Hello, my fellow creatives, and welcome to my little corner here on YouTube. For those that are new, hi, I'm Nico, and for those that are returning, welcome back. So today, in this video, I'm going to be doing like a vlog-esque kind of video. I'm gonna call this like after hours creative edition because for me, throughout my week, with me having to work the job that I work, and then for the most part, by the time that I'm done with my job, I have to come home and like get dinner together. The best time that I am able to pour into my creativity would be at nighttime after dinner is served, and for the most part, everybody is bunkering down to sleep. It is currently August 18th and it is 8:36 p.m. I'm actually starting a lot more earlier than I originally thought I was going to. So maybe I don't have to stay up too late because I do have to open tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to get up early for my job. But yeah, so like I had said in my previous video where I talked about like where I am with my creativity, I said that I'm really trying to pour into my creativity more, take it more seriously, and really work towards where it is that I keep dreaming and just yearning to be in my life. And it's so crazy because I remember seeing this like TikTok video, little side note here, side rant I guess, but there was this video that I saw on TikTok where it was like, hey, imagine where you would be if you poured into yourself just as much as you pour into your day job or your 9 to 5. And I was just like, when I sat there and really took a look at myself, I was like, okay, I could definitely see that, because majority of my week I spend it at my job, and it's just like I don't do anything throughout the week, creativity wise, or where it is I'm trying to be, and until it's like the weekends, and even then that's not always guaranteed for me. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to just try. I'm going to like push myself to maybe even stay up a little late, because for me, I see that as worth it, because I want to work and do whatever I can to help me get closer and closer to being able to say goodbye to my job and to solely be able to make a living off of what it is that I love to do. Even if it's just doing 5 minutes of work, those 5 minutes can really like stack up throughout the week. If you do 5 minutes every single day out of the week, that stacks up. That's what I'm gonna be doing tonight, and you guys are gonna sit along with me, join me. So yesterday I worked on this scrunchie here, super duper cute. I posted a picture of it on Instagram. It's also Miss Nico, by the way. I have the same name all across my platforms, Miss period and then Nico, on TikTok and on Instagram. So follow me there. I'm trying to really like get more active on Instagram. I don't know if I'm going to be active on TikTok like I used to be, but so you might want to go to Instagram if you want to keep up with me. But yeah, so I made this scrunchie and it's super duper cute. It's supposed to kind of like emulate flowers for the most part. It's really nice though. I really liked how it turned out. I ended up running out of pink, so I decided to go with blue to finish it off, and it looks really nice. I don't have enough hair to use the scrunchie. Like, my locks are still, they're growing. They're still growing, but they're not quite there yet. So yeah, this is how the scrunchie is looking, and it looks really, really nice. I'm either going to work on another one of these, or I am going to, well, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the crocheting, because I did not pull out my XP pen drawing monitor, because if I was to do any kind of drawing, I would work on the current journal cover sketch idea that I have sketched out, and I have it in Clip Studio Paint. That is the program that I use. And yeah, so I haven't pulled all of that stuff out, and it is, you know, quite a lot of stuff to set up. So I think I'm just going to stick with crocheting today. But luckily I do get off early tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. And I already went ahead and got, you know, my dinner already prepped. Mainly the meat. I got it seasoned. It's all in the fridge. It's ready to go. I just got to flour it and, you know, fry it. But by the time that I get there, by like 1 o'clock, I should have, you know, some time to be able to pull out my drawing monitor, set myself up for success, and I can work on that when it's time for me to do this hour. So yeah, I'm gonna do crocheting. So I don't know if I want to do a tutorial kinda, or if I just want to, I think I'll take the time. If you guys want to have a tutorial for how I made this, I followed along a video that I had saw. If you guys want to, like, you know, hear me like walk you through this, how to make one of these, just let me know down in the comment section, and I will make a completely separate video where I will give you an actual tutorial on how to make this. But yeah, so let me go get the yarn, and I'll show you guys all that comes with it. Okie dokie. So I got all my stuff here. Got my hook, got the hair tie, and then I got 3 different colors of yarn. I think so the green is for the base part right here that actually goes around the scrunchie. That's the first row, basically. That's the first row. And then I think I'm going to use blue for the main, like, color of the scrunchie. So basically this blue is going to be what the pink is, and then the light blue part here, the ends, the little frilly parts, that is going to be with the red. Now I'm kind of taking a little bit of a risk with the red because I don't know if this is enough red. So yeah, I've just been trying to, like, really find little projects to do with this yarn, because by the time that I have all the yarn that I have, I did not really take into account about being intentional with buying the yarn that I bought. I just saw some pretty yarn. I'm like, oh, I can do this and this and this. And then it's like I got a whole bunch of yarn that I really have to figure out what to do with it and what to make with it, because I wasn't really having a project in mind when I was buying all the yarn that I had bought. I was just so, like, I was fresh, new into crocheting. I know that I enjoyed it. I know I had a good knack for it. I was able to pick it up very easily. And I was like, I'm buying all the yarn that I could possibly buy with my grown woman money. And now I'm feeling the brunt of that, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm gonna show you guys my yarn. Hold on. All that up there is all the yarn that I have. Now that stuff right there, those are hats that I have made. But all of this stuff right here, yarn. Don't ask me what I was doing. So I have to really take the time to figure out what to do with it before I sit here and buy any yarn. The only time I've ever bought any more yarn is when it's like a very specific project that I have in mind, and I go and buy that yarn if I don't have it in my room. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also remember that in the previous video that I had made where I was talking about my creativity, and I was showing you guys, like, my artwork and the prints that I have made and the journals that I made, stickers and all that stuff. I forgot to show you guys my crochet stuff. So I'm gonna just show you a few of the things that I already have here in my room. I'll probably make a completely separate video where I show you guys, like, really in depth all the stuff that I have crocheted possibly, or I might do that later in the week. For this video, I'll take out all the stuff that I made because I like making the plushies. Now I know that there's a proper name for it, insert the name right here, but I cannot remember how to pronounce it. But basically it's like for toys, it's for plushies. So yeah, so this right here is one of them. It's like a little flower buddy. That's the flower, and you know, little cutie. So there's that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I made like these coasters here. They're star-shaped coasters. I did it in like this coral color, and then I also did it in a purple color. So yeah, that's those. Then of course I already showed you guys the scrunchie. I got this little dinosaur right here, this cute little dinosaur. I also, oh yeah, this is something that I am super duper proud about, that I followed a tutorial for this one. I'll make sure to put the creator of the tutorial that I followed right here, but it is a do-rag. I crocheted a do-rag. I took a picture of myself in it, and it's on Instagram if you guys want to see that. Yeah, I crocheted a do-rag. Ruffle hats. Let's see here. Do I have any? Oh yeah, actually, let me show you one of my bigger projects. Now, this is the second one that I have made of this specific crochet pattern. The first one that I ever made was for a gift for my little nephew. His was green and I want to say black, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let me show you guys what it is. Ta-da! It is a dragon. So yeah, it's like an albino dragon, and I gave it like pink horns and like pink lining for its wings, and it's like a fluffy kind of yarn that I used. This thing is big. I'm gonna show you guys like I don't know if you can see it fully in frame, but with the tail touching the floor, it is this tall to me. Or that long. Yeah. This is the biggest project that I have ever done. And that's all that I have like right here that I can grab, that isn't gonna be a whole lot of pulling things out and everything. And like I said, I'll probably take the time to show you guys more of my crochet stuff later this week. There's a possibility that I could do it tomorrow since I come home so early tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start crocheting. I will see you guys maybe before I go to bed. And yeah, bye. Enjoy this B-roll. Guys, okay, so it is currently like 12:30. Yeah, 12:31 in the morning. My goal was to either make it to 12:30 or have this finished, but unfortunately there is not enough of the red yarn for this to get completely finished. I have that much left to go. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because I really liked how this was looking, but that's okay. There's still like a whole bunch of the normal base color, so I can just, you know, unravel this and go back in with the blue, or I can try to look for another color that may be a decent amount that is part of the little things of yarn that I got here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I don't want to stay up too late because I do have to wake up early in the morning. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end this night off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Alright. Bye. Alright. Night night. Hello, creatives. So it is day 2 of me, you know, trying to stay up a little later into the night. Wait, what did I call it? Day 2 of After Hours Creative Edition. That's what it is. Welcome back. Welcome to day 2 of After Hours Creative Edition. So it is currently 8:20. It is Wednesday, August 19th. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So first off, I went to bed last night at like 1 o'clock. And I woke up late this morning, and you know, it wasn't too bad, but I wasn't able to have my usual like slow morning that I like to have because of how late I woke up. But I was able to get to work on time, and you know, I didn't really feel that off or bad about it because I knew, you know, hey, I stood up late, and you know, I'm kind of waking up a little late because I am trying to get to the career field or the job field that I really want to be in. So, you know, I'm just like, you know, comes with the territory. But you know, I think that maybe I just need to, when it comes to me opening, I think I'll probably just try not to stay up too late, or either I'll have to set a double alarm. But yeah, it's okay. I'm just trial and error, and I'm adjusting and just trying stuff out. Good news is that I do not have to open tomorrow, so I have a little more leniency with me being able to stay up late tonight. Yeah, so for tonight, I am going to, like I said yesterday, I will show you guys the stuff that I have crocheted, all of like my plushies, and I think I have a blanket in here, but it's mainly plushies that I've made. So I'm going to show you guys all of that stuff. And then I am also going to be drawing on my XP pen monitor. I actually have it right here in front of me. Let me just go ahead and... This is it right here. So I'm going to plug that in, and that is what I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to draw on that. I want to say maybe for like an hour and a half I want to work on that, or either get completely done with setting the colors for it. And then I will move to continuing or finishing this up because, you know, I don't have enough red yarn to finish this last little bit here. So I'm going to have to take out all the red yarn and then go back in with the blue yarn that I've used already and, you know, do this part with the blue yarn. Yeah, which is unfortunate because the red really makes it pop. It looks good with the red. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this crochet stuff out, let you guys see all of that. Well, before my lover gets ready to call me before he has to go into his job. So let's get on into that. Okay, so show you guys all that I have in here. This is the big old container that I got. So let's see. I know that there's also just some more yarn that I have in here. Stuff is there's quite a few of these. This is a strawberry cow. I will make sure to put the name of the person who I bought the pattern from off of Etsy if you guys want to check her out. But yeah, so this is a strawberry cow with little overalls and little strawberry. And then there's a second version of the strawberry cow, and it's this one right here. It's a strawberry Highland cow, and it has like a little bag, a little strawberry bag. I like this one the most. It's super duper cute. So that's this one. So we got these two together. There's like different variants that she did. I think there's like, it's blueberry, grape, banana, strawberry, and I believe, no, I think that's it. I think those are the only ones that she has. These are the banana ones. There's this one. This is the one with the overalls. And then this is the Highland cow for that one. This one I had put with the button eyes instead of sewing the eyes. And cute little banana bag. Because the reason why why some of them have these eyes is because I was originally going to just use these eyes, because I had bought a whole bunch of like the push-in button eyes and stuff. But my dad was like, well, you know, if you're, you know, thinking about like possibly selling it to children, you might want to try to sew a few of the eyes for some of them, because, you know, you don't want kids to start biting the eyes and then they swallow the piece. So some of them have the plastic eyes, some of them have hand sewn eyes. Okay, this is the blanket that I made. This is a star shaped blanket. It's kind of hard for me to show you guys how it like entirely looks. So that's that. Yeah, so this right here is a jellyfish. This jellyfish got its little antennas and stuff. And then I really love the spiral tentacles for this. Comes out really, really cute. I think it'd be like a really good thing for decor, for somebody to like hang it up with this. That'd be kind of sweet. Here's another one of the jellyfishes, but this one is like, you know, pink with these different colors. This one, I did not make the little antenna, other tentacles, I don't know. It's missing these. So this is basically supposed to be Kirby. You know, it's like, it's nice, but like I kind of have to pat this thing down sometimes because of how wonky the shape looks at times. Dollar Tree version of Kirby. We'll call him Derby. Yeah. This is Derby. Okay. This is a tapestry piece that I did. I also have one on my wall that is a sushi. This one is a cat. I really love doing the tapestries. I definitely would love to do more tapestry work. Okay, so next is duck. This is a duck. I really like this duck. It came out super duper cute. I really like the mouth on it. So yeah, this is a little long necked duck right here. Okay, so yeah, there's more of the cows. More banana cows. A more smaller version of the little Derby. I have this little, you know, level up mushroom from Mario. These are little squids that I made. This one, I have this in like multiple colors. So there's this one. Here is a red one. Here is a purple one. Now I have little octopuses. Here's a purple one. Here is a red one, and I made them like grumpy. Now, here are the little whales that I have. It's this one. There is this one. blushing. There is this one. So here's this little star right here. Here is a little dinosaur, two-toned dinosaur right here. This scrunchie here, it's a super ruffle scrunchie. The same type of ruffles that I use whenever I do super ruffled like crochet hat. That is all of the stuff that I have made crochet wise, at least plushy crochet wise. By the time that you see me again, I will be working on my little task that I have set for tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and end this part of the video right here, and I will see you guys later. Okay? Mwah. Hello creatives, it is day 3 of the After Hours Creative Edition. It is currently, hold on, in my pockets. It is currently 7:31, August the 20th. Everything is situated, dinner has been served, the family is settled for the night basically. And yeah, it's time for me to pour into myself or pour into my creativity. So, little recap on what happened last night. My camera died. My camera died, and by the time that I was going to get a good charge on it, I was like, okay, you know, probably I'll be going to sleep by then. So I was continuing to work on my, that is being done in my XP Pen and Clip Studio. It is turning out pretty good, but I stopped using it because I was just like kind of swatching colors and like playing around with it. I stopped using it and I just decided to go to crocheting the scrunchie because I remember why I don't really use my drawing monitor, and that is because, well, it's sitting right here. It is because of my laptop. So the issue that I have is that my laptop and my XP Pen monitor, those two displays are completely different in color. So what I mean by that is, with my XP Pen monitor, it is so much more brighter, so much more vibrant, while my laptop is a lot more dull with displaying the colors on screen. So I don't know if I'm getting the XP Pen display colors, like I don't know if that's what my colors are going to look like, or if I'm getting what my laptop is showing me. And that gets to be a really tricky and like just a bunch of extra steps when I go to ordering the notebooks or the art prints or the stickers, because I would have to sit here and, you know, probably for the most part ask for like a test print or a sample print if they provide that, if the manufacturer provides that, to see if the colors are what they're supposed to look like. And if they're not, I have to go in, adjust it, and like I said, a whole bunch of extra steps that is avoidable by just me using Procreate on my iPad. So it sucks because like this XP Pen monitor is like the first drawing monitor I've ever bought. I got it on a Cyber Monday sale, and that was like the biggest purchase I've ever made when I first started working and making my own like big girl money. And I was super excited to use it, but as you know, as I used it and time progressed, I noticed how different the display colors were, and it was just so tricky, and it caused like some extra steps and bumps in the road with the previous stuff that I have created or I've had manufactured. So yeah, that's why I've just been using Procreate since then. And yeah, but that's okay. It can be fixed. I'll just have to, that's one of the things that I have been thinking about doing, is that I do need to save up for a new laptop, because I think I have destroyed the battery on this laptop, because this thing, its battery drains very quickly. I think this laptop is done for. So I'm in the process. So I know that that is one thing that I am definitely going to be saving up for. I'm going to save up for a new laptop. I'm probably going to go for a MacBook, because I feel like, unless you guys might have some other suggestions, I feel like the MacBook is probably going to be my best bet in getting the proper display colors that I need and it will match what my XP pen is showing. So yeah, but if anybody has one of these drawing monitors, or if you know of a different laptop that I don't need a MacBook, and you know a different alternative, please let me know down in the comments. Help your girl out, because yeah. So that is what happened there. I finished the scrunchie this morning. So what had happened, I had got in my love sack, which was not the best idea, even though it was like, no, I should not be getting in this thing if I'm trying to stay up and work on this, because when I get in that thing, I'm gone. Like, I am dozed off, I'm going to sleep. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. I was like mid crochet and I fell asleep. So I didn't finish it last night, but I was able to finish it this morning because I didn't have to go in until like later into the morning today. So yeah, here she is. It's all blue and it's like kind of boring to me. The red definitely helped add like personality in my honest opinion, but hey, work with what you can. So yeah, I got 2 of these now. Bam. Cute. I do have to say, sitting here, with it being Friday, this is probably going to be the last recording that I will have for this video before maybe I might do like an outro or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to record myself doing this throughout this week. This was a challenge, a personal challenge for myself, because I want to take my YouTube more seriously, or just content creating more seriously, and just my creativity more seriously. And that definitely, I definitely achieved that, and just give myself a little pat on the back about it. Now I just got to like edit it, but it's not going to be too bad, because I tried to go immediately into like heavy vlogging, and that's like something that does not work with my schedule. So I end up like burning myself out trying to edit hours upon hours worth of footage, and I don't even have that much time to do that either. And so this is like really short, it's really simple, cute, and it still gets it done, and I'm not overwhelming myself. So I think this is a really good little formula for myself. And yeah, I like it. I really feel accomplished for actually sticking to it and doing this. Yeah, it just feels great. It just feels great to do it. So today it's just going to be working on my iPad, continuing to work on the drawing. I'll have to like play around, because if I'm not mistaken, I actually do believe I did start the line art in Procreate for the journal cover. I just have to like play around with the colors, see what colors I want to go for. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done tonight. Fingers crossed. I do have to wait for my iPad to charge though. It is like dead, so I need to get that charged up, and then next time that you guys see me, I will be working on it. I don't know if I'm gonna be in my bed. Probably not a good idea, so I might be sitting on the floor. It's been a great week. It has been an amazing week, and to be so for real with you guys, like I just feel like my mood is a lot more like brighter, in my honest opinion, ever since I like started doing this, where I am doing something creative for myself. And it is just so crazy how I didn't think of this before. Like in the morning times, that's when I wake up really early. I wake up really early. I'm definitely a morning person. I wake up earlier than everybody in my household. And so, that's like the best time for me to do stuff, such as like me, drinking my tea and doing my meditation and just like, prayer, devotional, just having slow mornings, that is just something that's so great for me, especially before I have to go into work. And, I just thought that that is the only time I'm able to take it slow and not be interrupted by anybody. But then I was just like, just sitting one day earlier this week or last week, and I was just like, you know what? Why not try and do this during my work week, but I do it after I'm done with everything that needs to be handled in the household and everybody is settling in for the night. Like, sure, I can still get called here and there, but it's less likely for that. They usually don't. Once they're done eating dinner, that's it. They're getting ready to go to bed. It's been working. I'm just so happy and it just feels like my mood is a lot more brighter because I've been able to do this and just feed into my creativity. Because I'm telling you, when I'm just like depriving my creativity, just depriving of what it is that I know I really, really want to do, it just gets like so mundane, rerun of the same day that I don't really like, and it gets like really sad. But ever since I've been doing this, I've just been so much more happier. Even on the day that I woke up really late because of me staying up late, I woke up and I was still bright. I woke up and I was still in a fantastic mood because it's like, yeah, I woke up a little late, but it's for what it is that I'm trying to get to, and it was worth it. But yeah, that's all that I just wanted to say for that part. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this little part here. The next time that you guys will see me, unless something pops up in my head, will be me working on my iPad for the journal cover that I told you guys about. Okay? Call it a little Boss Babe journal cover. Yeah, I think that's what I'll call it. Okay? Alright. See ya. Mwah. Mwah. Hey guys, so I am like super duper sleepy. So I think I'm going to go to sleep tonight. I am like so tired, so worn out. It is currently 9:34 right now. I am finished with doing the line art, and I laid down the colors. I thought I wanted to maybe play around with the colors, but I landed on this color scheme for the artwork on my XP pen, and I really like it now, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. It's kind of like a green and pink situation. Those are two colors that work very well together, so I'm gonna show you guys that, and that's gonna be it for me tonight. I am tired, sleepy.
Original $1,000, let's say the original bait money was withdrawn while these officers are investigating this crime. These people went to another branch while Serenity is still out there and withdrew the original money. It looks like
okay, so yeah, that's how she's looking. I gave her like blonde hair and stuff, but I'll probably be able to like tweak it a little bit with the colors when I'm like a little more well rested, because I just keep dozing off while I'm sitting here. So I'm just going to lay it down for tonight. I'm not gonna push it, because maybe this is just my body saying like, okay, we are like really tired, you have been pushing it with staying up. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep this time. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, good night, see you later.